Hey YouTube, this is Jack. I'd like to do a quick video here about Russian meddling in the U.S. elections. Did Russia meddle in the U.S. elections? What do you think? What do we know so far? We know that some intelligence agencies say that Russia meddled in the election, that they hacked the DNC, etc. Who has analyzed the DNC servers? One tech company associated with the Democratic Party that is now changing its story. So we can't count on that, on the Russia hacking the DNC narrative. So what else do we know? We know that a lot of intelligence people say that Russia hacked various institutions. So do the intelligence agencies like Trump, or did they like Hillary or Obama? I think we know the answer to that. They liked Hillary, they liked Obama. Obama increased the budget of the CIA by a lot. He used the CIA for a lot, for spying on his enemies and his friends, and he loved to spy on people. Okay, so we can't count on anything the intelligence agencies tell us. What else do we know? We know that the CIA love to hack people and blame it on the Russians or the Chinese or whoever. They have sophisticated hacking technology called Marble. That was their code name for it. And they could use this technology to hack whoever they wanted and leave signatures of whoever they wanted to blame for the intrusion. So we know that even if institutions were hacked, theoretically, that it could have been the CIA. What other evidence do we have that it might have been the CIA that did this? Well, FBI Director James Comey, when he testified in Congress a week or two ago, said that the Russian hacking was unusual. It was weirdly blatant. The Russians weren't trying to hide it at all. It was as if they wanted to get caught and they wanted people to know that they had been hacked, which doesn't make any sense at all. Even he admitted that normally they didn't want anybody to know. They were very secretive, very good about hacking and not leaving a trace. So the hacking was very unusual, if there was any hacking, and which, very strongly would lead one to believe that it was the CIA that did any of this hacking, blaming it on the Russians. So if the only evidence for Russian intrusion in the election is this electronic signature and intelligence agencies' claims, then there is absolutely no evidence that Russia was in any way involved in the election and hacking or manipulating the 2016 U.S. presidential election. That's not to say that Russia has never hacked anybody before or that they haven't meddled with anybody. I think that Russia, China, and other powers regularly hack other countries and try to meddle in their affairs, just as we do. Indeed, I have just learned, maybe this is common knowledge among others, but I just learned this, and I believe this to be true, that when the EU, the European Union, was formed, the groups that originally advocated its formation, those core groups, those political and civic groups, the main ones, received over half of their funding from the CIA. So the CIA orchestrated the formation of the EU. Now, we know the CIA is the left arm of the globalists. It is maybe not even a left arm at this point, but its own rogue globalist agency. It formed the EU to spread its globalist philosophy, and it has manipulated presidential elections. It goes after people like Trump and tries to tarnish them and blame them. It persecutes its enemies zealously. It tries to overthrow or form entire new foreign governments to further its globalist agenda. The CIA needs to be dismantled in order for the proponents of nationalism to succeed, either dismantled or put under new leadership with a largely new staff. I don't see how else nationalists can succeed without it being a day-to-day struggle against the CIA and other intelligence apparatuses. So what does all this mean? It means that there were no Russians involved in hacking the election or manipulating the election. It was the CIA. It was Obama through the CIA. But since the CIA has been achieving its globalist ends long before Obama came on the stage, they are really acting either independently or under the direction of other powers. I don't know if George Soros or some other entity out there is manipulating the CIA, or if it is the culture of the CIA itself that is doing this, or if it's the directors of the CIA, whoever is responsible for the carrying out this agenda. I don't know who that is. I don't know if Trump or anybody else knows who that is. But the CIA has gone rogue. Well, not rogue exactly. It is very clearly carrying out a certain will and a certain dogma. It has an agenda and it's carrying it out. So it is rogue to the extent that it is not working on the behalf of America, of free will, free speech, and nationalism. It is very much working to achieve globalist ends. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. Consider donating with the donate button below. Thank you and good day.